Good morning, you land lovers. This is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer, and I'm back with another episode of Windrose. And just like the episodes before, this series and this episode sponsored by Vixen Hosting for all your game hosting needs. Look at vixenhosting.com. So honestly, they're really taking good care of me, and my Run 8 servers are solid. So if you're looking for a train simulator, uh, server to play on, hey, reach out and contact me. I've got to remember to start putting my Discord in the description. But if you're looking to start your own Run 8 train server, contact Vixen Hosting. Any server, not just Run 8, but anything they do them all. Up to there's hosting support for over 290 games, I believe, or up almost 290 games. So they'll work with you. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. Don't forget, though, that if you do decide to go with Vixen Hosting, use my coupon code TLF15 for 15% off your first month of service. All right, let's jump in and let me get my character going here. Load up. I'm going to jump over to the screen here. And as always, if you like the content I'm providing, please hit that subscribe and like button. Share the video with your friends. Hey, check this game out. Leave a comment. I was looking at comments today, so I try to look at them. I'm honestly I'm not very good at it, but leave a comment. I'll eventually see it. All right, let's jump in. Where are we? Still waiting for the map to load up. So, okay, so let's see. We've got some things I'm going to talk about once my character loads up. There it is. All right. So yeah, you're gonna see a little bit of changes around. I've been working on my high level character here. All this stuff, everything in here is now stuff that he's gathering. Says because he's actually building not one, not two, not three, but four frigates that he's going to add to his fleet. And you do that, you can add second ships. Eventually, we'll be able to get the money to move on from our ship over. Actually, oh yeah, my other character. I'm on my character. Wait a second. Hold on. This is the wrong character. I just realized that. Let me jump over. I thought I had switched to Jean Lafitte. This is actually my regular character, and that's his frigate. There it is. That's the Fear. All right. So let me you guys get to watch this. We're gonna go back to the main menu. I apologize. You know what? I was in my main character. I was in the character that I'm gonna play on. Then I backed out of the game to make some changes. Hopefully the music came across. I couldn't hear a thing here. I mean, I don't know what. Yeah, see, I did pick Jean Lafitte, but why was that my main character? I don't know. Jean Lafitte. Okay, select him. Now we're gonna play solo, and there we go. So, all right. So I am playing this character as first time playthrough on solo player, and I'm playing in the archipelago mode, which is basically easy mode. So I believe I said that in one of the beginning videos. So if you're this whole video is basically taking what I learned from my first character and helping new players starting out. And I do advise starting out on the archipelago mode. Okay, is that my character? Am I on my right character now? You know what? I am on my right character now, and it looks like the same character I had before, and the fear is still here. Okay, that's what threw me off. I think I was on my right character. Maybe if I pay attention to what I'm doing. All right, so let's see. First thing I want to do is the decoration. This is we are comfort level 15. So I'm going to go into decoration mode. It's only the decorations that actually raise um, the level of your base. You want to get it as high as possible. If my count is right, potentially the highest is 30 points. That's almost 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes rested buff. So, and really kind of frees you up when you have that extended rested buff. And that's the little green symbol down there in the lower left-hand corner. Okay, anyway, let's see. Okay, no, I'm looking at where my logo is at. I think that that's actually going to be perfect right there. All right, so hitting L, by the way, you should see it pop up. Rotation 45, 90 degrees, 15. So you can change your rotation without having to tab out of the screen or go bring up the menu. Once again, that's L. And I like to use 15. I did find a mod, but I'm not using mod. This game is completely vanilla. All right, so by just adding that one decoration, out of that category, only one decoration is allowed. You can use them all to really dress up your little campsite, but one is all you can use to level up, and now comfort level of this base is now 16. So, all right, let me go run around. I want to see what's going on because I know the other guy was. Yeah, we got some stuff that is being made. We got okay, so we're good. All right, I'm just checking things out. Do I have anything in my ship? I think I cleaned that out. No, my ship is loaded. Let's go ahead and empty out my hold. Five letters. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna run up to the front. I meant to do that off stream, but that's all right. We're gonna do a little bit of maintenance here, and then we're gonna set sail. And I want the hold empty because if we can defeat these ships, and we'll go over the quests here in just a minute. What's in here? Do I have anything in here? Oh, I got some stuff that belongs to somebody else. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to actually, no, I'm not. Not everything. A lot of this stuff is just going to get tossed into here. But I do have a spot for those items. And that's just my OCD. I like a place for everything in its place. So 4 whiskey, 2 bottles of rum. We can make some grog. Ooh, I think we got peppers too. So let me grab the whiskey. Let me grab the rum. Let me get rid of everything else. Huh, that's weird. My audio and my headset just kind of went away. I can still being registered, so, but it kind of is weird. It kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's put that in there. Oh, I do have a boar's head. I'm going to have 2 crab head. Those are sellables. All right, let's go to, I'll run down to the wharf. And ship. We'll empty out the rest of what is in my hole, leaving that food there as backup. Oh, stone pickaxe. Yeah, I got that as a reward yesterday. If you guys were with me yesterday, you'll remember that. And the coconut can come out as well. That's the perfect spot right there for the grog, which I'm going to go at least make 1 barrel of grog. And something else. Okay, I already have some decorations here, so that's not going to work. I need to go through all these little chests right here as well. Let's see. Well, the boar's head is in the basket. And then this goes in the basket as well too. That's a reputation item. Spoons go over. All right, and then everything else is just I'm just finding like random spots, and I'm going to have to like really seriously go through all my stuff and organize it. Let's go get rid of the stone pickaxe by deconstructing it, since we got to run up there anyway, to make a barrel of gunroom grog. The other thing I did too is one of my viewers actually reached out to me yesterday. Thank you, Maps Game. And said that when the game turns to nighttime, it's kind of hard to see. At least for him, he said it was kind of hard to see what I was doing or what I was looking at. And I was wondering about that. So if you have any things that, hey, can you lighten something up or can you change something? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I would appreciate it. Let's see. First thing, I was going to make, there's gunroom grog. I can make, so 4 rum, 2 whiskey, which that's available for purchase at the Brethren of the Coast. And 3 cayenne peppers, which I've got cayenne peppers. I did go farm that last night. And boom, there's a grog. We're going to click on it. So now it's in my inventory. Yeah, there it is. All right, so the other 2 bottles of whiskey can go back. And then deconstruct. What's up, Albino? Welcome back to the Madhouse. How you feeling today, bud? Stone pickaxe. We're going to go ahead and destroy that. And we're going to go throw that wood and those stones up here. I need to find something, because now this area is this area is 16. Okay, this is like our main portion of the base. I'm doing well. So tomorrow there's not going to be a live stream. I've got some errands that I have to run. See, I got that. I'm trying to think of what I might be missing. There's a flag, chairs. Let's just look down the list. Let's look down decorations. I think. Oh, awning. Do I have an awning anywhere? I do not. Let's find a place to throw an awning up. Oops. Awning. Let's go with. Can I do that one? No, that requires coarse fabric. We'll do this one. It's just plain wood awning. We're going to throw it up. And I'm going to hit P to turn off snapping so I can actually place it where I want it. About like that. Well, that didn't count for anything. I thought I was going to raise up. So what am I missing? What is it that it's not liking? Torch? Torch is good. It has light, but that didn't raise it up by a point. Bucket? There it is. Simple placement of a bucket. Now we're level 16. So both bases are now 16. All right, let's see. I think my hold is now empty. My inventory is empty, but I need to, which I could do this on board the ship. But I go here, put the gunroom grog right there. I got rocks to get rid of. Let's get rid of the rocks. I'll throw them in a basket. That's what these baskets were for too, is that my other character was using those for storage. And that was before I built the other wharf, but he was using for storage for building his frigates. And a whole bunch. So I got bored and decided to upload a video of me playing my train game on PS4. Good for you. Which train game is that? Oh, you know what? I did not pull it. I didn't get it out of my ship. I'm going to leave the rock there, I guess. Doesn't matter. I'm going to leave the rock there. Okay, so here's the quest that we're working on. We do have, that's, okay, not that one. Smugglers, nope. Glorious Hunters, level 3. That's the one we're currently tracking. So red means we're going to stop tracking. Green means we're going to start tracking it. The destroy 3 pirate ships. So we got 3 different places we have to sail to. And then the other one is a level 3 quest, is 20. We're actually going to do this one first. So green, track quest. Yes, I want to track that quest. We're going to do this one because I've got to make 20 skewered meat. So let's go back up to the cook stove, make that 20 skewered meat. I did check yesterday, and I do have the meat for this. I just got to make 20 skewered meat and then go back to the Buccaneers and drop that off. Skewered meat, we can make 41. I'm gonna left click and do 20. Boom, there it is, 2 stacks. Buccaneers. Okay, that quest has already advanced. So let's see what the next step is. Buccaneers, deliver rum and 20 skewered meat to Henry Boucher. He's not too remorseful that his brother Marcel died. And he's a cold-hearted NPC. What can you say? But yeah, so I've got errands to run. I was thinking that after this live stream, I was going to record one for tomorrow. I still might do that. I might do that later on. But after I did this yesterday, I got on Flight Simulator. And let's see. Let's take a look, and we can either sail out. Well, there's one right here, so we're going to go for that one. That's Glorious Hunters, but I want to go first to here. It was Train Sim World? Gotcha. Have you ever played Trains? What's up, Idiotly Gaming? How you doing? Oh, yeah, no, I love Windrose. Have you ever played it, Idiotly? By the way, how's that working out on the Vixen server for you guys? Yeah, that's a shameless plug because I am sponsored by Vixen Hosting. So, and Idiot Gaming and was it Truck and Firefighter? They have put their server, I think it's the Southwest server, up on, I'm not sure, I can't remember which one, but they have a server up on Vixen Hosting. Oh, Henry Boucher, he's over here. Are you here on business? Are you looking for trouble? I'm always looking for trouble. Trouble's my middle name. If I'm not causing trouble, I'm not having fun. By the way, if I make mistakes, that's because you don't have to. The hide's been delivered to the refugee camp. Charlie Sharp sent a barrel of rum as a gesture of gratitude. Thank you, mon ami. We know how to be grateful. Buccaneers. Okay, 100 experience points and a bunch of other stuff. I want to ask you a couple of questions. No, we're not going to do that. So let's see. J, go down here. That finishes that quest. 50 piastra, 5 letters of favor. Not bad, not bad. Although the letters of favor I thought would actually do more for raising your reputation, but it's all right. It's all good. Let's see. I'm thinking I'm actually going to port back to my base real quick, just simply because it's a good idea to get that stuff out of your inventory. If just in case, I mean, if my ship sinks, God, I so want to take the fear out. Oh my gosh, that's my main character's ship. Look at that. That's just, I love sailing ships, man. I found a live video yesterday of a galleon, replica galleon. Can't remember the name of it. It was actually heading out to open sea, but the downside was they didn't set sail. They actually put diesel engines on it. So, but I think there was a debate going on in that chat about whether. Oh, that's the 15 Den on Dead Man's Chest quest. Okay, let's go here. And another 5 letters. Yeah, I think these would have cost more, but they're really, honestly, they don't get you very much in the way of points. So, all right, going back to what I was saying, by putting everything out, making sure your inventory is clear, the things that are already in my inventory, if I die, they will not disappear. I will get them back. If my ship sinks, oh good, it's starting to turn dark. I did this as well. I haven't even attempted yet. I've been cleaning the house, getting ready for a cookout Thursday, and we were doing the southeast. That's it, southeast. Okay, what a kick in the pants it's been. Nice. I mean, have you guys played on it? Because I know that like my Southeast and my AGS, we're talking about Run 8, guys. Run 8 Train Simulator. Honestly, if you've never heard of Run 8 Train Simulator, you need to go look it up. Also, you can look at my videos that I have. I think Idiotly Game is going to tell you too that it is by far the best train simulator out there. Sorry, Albino, I know you were doing Train Sim World. At some point, you're going to have to start playing Run 8. Nothing like it. All right, so I set my revive point to this bed here. That's number 1. And then number 2, I'm going to use it. And if I look out the window, out the door there, because I don't have any windows in this building, hoping it's going to change the time, and it's not changing the time. But if you do, you can do, maybe it's the type of bed that I'm in. I don't know. Sorry, I put the bed down because, like I said, my viewer came back and said, hey, when it's dark out, we can't see. So, oh, it's already set. Let's try back in it again. I may have to build a newer bed, a better bed. Oh, there it goes. Now the time changed. I'm looking out the door there. All right. And so that we should be in the dawn hours here. So as we go about our business. Train Sim World's a gateway drug. Oh my God. Yeah, you start out on trains 22. Then the next thing you know, you're out on the street turning tricks for, DLCs for Train Sim World. Yeah, it's not a good thing. All right. I'm actually going to call my ship back. I kid. I seriously, well, not really. Train Sim World, they lost me because of the scenarios. I don't like okay, let's go A to B and then you're done. Let's go pick a new scenario thing. Run 8 was exactly what I was looking for because I wanted something that was going to replace my model railroad. It was a virtual model railroad. Train Sim World 3, yeah, and then you found Run 8 and never looked back, right? I get you. Yeah. All right, let's take a hold of the ship. All right, we've got repair. We got a lot of repair parts. We got a barrel of grog. We're not going to use that until we get into our first fight. It lasts for 30 minutes. There's some level 2 gunboats. I probably won't do anything with it. Oh, I need to go to J while I'm here. Glorious Hunters. We're going to start tracking that quest. So there are specifically 3 pirate ships that we have to sink, and they're named ships. So, and there's one right there, the Happy Kraken. There's number 1. And it's not, of course, they're level 3 ships. There's a level 2 gunboat over there. He'll probably come want to play. But there's the Happy Kraken with 2 others. So, yeah, we'll probably have 4 ships here to fight. See, Train Sim World and Railroads Online. Okay, I did Railroads Online for about literally for about a minute, and the building part of it was very clunky. I've never looked back, and that was actually the first time I ever saw any of Heiss's videos. And Heiss has got some really good videos, and I know that he was a part of that group, and then I guess, I don't know why, but he's not a part of that now. He's now a part of Century of Steam, which I cannot wait for that to come out. That is on my wish list on Steam. I did go to Derail Valley. I think I mentioned about that the other day. I should do a stream of Derail Valley because honestly, okay, here we go. I've been noticed. Let's hit 5 to start the gun grog. Get a couple of shots on the bow. Aim for his bow. Shoot. Oh, keep turning. These guys like to ram. All right, so far our damage is okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit 8, start mitigating some of that damage. Where'd he go? There's the Happy Kraken over there. That's my main target. Everything else is going to be just icing on the cake. Come here. Come here. You know you want to die. So they did fix that. There was a problem at one time. So aim just before his... Oh, he is dead in the water. That one's mine. So I aim just in front of the bow. Or just at the bow, because that way the shots end up getting there. And I need to do 6, because I'm taking some... And a 7. Because I'm about 50% on the damage. Let's get that fixed. That one's dead in the water. Ooh, he's almost dead completely. All right, I got news for you, buddy. That ship is now a submarine. Ooh, someone like that. Little splashes right there. Ship spoils. Oh, we got another repair kit. Okay, come back around. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Up, get back in there. That one. All right, where'd you... Wait a second. Am I missing something? Is there a second ship out here somewhere? All right, that's the one I needed to sink. That's one of 3. I think I got my shot off. Yep, I did. By the way, you got number 1, number 2 changes between ball shot and bar shot. Bar shot's supposed to use that, or it's chain shot, and it's basically you aim for the rigging. It's supposed to take out the rigging, take out the mast. It don't work. Not as I would expect. All right, so I was on a down roll. He was on an up roll, so I got a little bit of a hit on him. This guy's been a little bit shy. Come on. Come on. There it is. Ship spoils. I think I would like to see them change that as soon as I collect the ship spoils. Oh, we got another one. There's a third one out here, or a fourth one. Oh, yeah, dead in the water right in front of me. No, I'm dead in the water because I collided with him. Ah, snuck around you, got you anyway. Oh, you rat. Unfortunately, I don't think you take damage for it, but it does slow you down. All right, that one sunk. Let's get some repairs going. I was hitting the wrong one. All right. Ship spoils. I don't know where this guy came from. So I need to make some piastra. This is the best way to make piastra is on the sea battles. And I think I was saying yesterday too, levels 2 through 5. I got sidetracked, sorry. Levels 2 through 5, it's better just to sink the ships. That went right over him. That could have been a good shot for some bar shot now I think about it. All right, he's dead in the water. Because that would have gone right down. I'll have to try that next time. I didn't even think about that. I'm all over the place. Okay, this fight's over. Oh, come on. Well, these are 12-pounders. They don't do much damage. There we go. So, yeah, I was starting to say, I'll get back to the derail valley here in a minute. So, 2 actually really goes 2 through 9. It's not worth really to try to board the ship. You don't get that much extra loot. So, easier just to sink them and be done. This is my experience. 10 and higher, yes. The fights are longer. So when you board a ship, the fights are longer. Okay, that's the next closest one, so that's the one we're going to go for. Go full speed until we get into the fight. I'm down to 4. Hopefully we can pick some up. Actually, I'm down to 3. Actually, I'm going to do one of those. Heal up right quick. I want to kind of try to avoid the island there. May have to fast travel back to, because I took a lot more damage than I was expecting. So, but yeah, no, when you get into a fight, 10 and higher, I think it's like you got to kill 20 sailors when you get on board, so the fights are longer, and when you're done, the amount of loot that you get once you capture the ship, you get a bunch of loot, and then when you come back on your ship and take hold of your helm, you get more loot. You get the stuff that's going to be floating, so it's a little more lucrative, a little more worth your time. Yep, I was wondering if he was going to engage. He did. He's a level 2. This should be quick. Oh, and there's something floating in the water. Another great place to... Falcons took him down by half. That second shot put him, I got a little bit late on that. Come on. And give me the up roll. There he goes. Lost barrel. Oh, I got some steel nails. Good. Steel nails. Like with steel nails, I can make the combat repair kits. And you can't make those. You can't make those. You can't buy those. You can only find those or get them as a quest drop. Oh, I didn't. Usually I drop down in speed, but all right. Ship spoils. Okay. All right. Let's return to course. So Derail Valley, okay, so I actually tested the Derail Valley multiplayer mod. Here's the thing, and I know Derail Valley's been out for a while, but until games like Derail Valley, Railroader, as an example, this game here, these are all early access games, even though like Derail Valley and Railroader have been around for a while. Railroader is going to change when they drop their MOW mod, because that mod is going to completely rewrite their game, not mod, DLC, and it is going to add mod support. So until a game actually adds mod support, I don't think Derail Valley has mod support, but until they do, I keep the games vanilla. Only because the devs are working hard on trying to develop the game to get it to where they really want it to get at. They're adding content that people are asking for, and the last thing they need is a bunch of people sending them tickets. I have this mod and you did an update, now my mod doesn't work. Well, okay, then go fix your mod, or uninstall it. But the game's in early access, things change. So I don't want to be one of those guys. I mean, I like the game, and sometimes it's kind of nice. Now, I'm going to say that when it comes to like Railroader, yeah, I had somebody like suggest, hey, put all these mods on, and I did. Oh, I know I can't either. The MOW is going to be incredible. Yeah. Come on, we got to go find these other 2 ships. I'm about half halfway done with that gunroom grog's ticking down. So there's the next one, and I can see it in the background. I see at least 3 ships. Let's see if anybody else. I'm going to go to 3/4 speed. A little better maneuverability. So, yeah, MOW is going to, I mean, the fact that it's going to make the game more challenging because now you got to be aware of you're not far enough out. He's going to go that way. Okay, you want to run from the herd? You know what happens when a gazelle runs from the herd and it's out by itself? It gets eaten by a lion. At this point, I say, surprise, the name of my ship. And yep, he's dead in the water. The other guys are shooting at me, but at least this is one less that I have to worry about. Come on, guys, load that gun, load those guns. All right, this one's dead. All right, let's move around and get the other 2. Oh, hello. Old Debbie's Bones. See, then he was stupid. The AI right there was stupid. Turned into a ship that was sinking and became dead in the water. And I say dead in the water, it's that he's fouled on the ship, not that I've destroyed him or he's taken damage. Woo. Oh, we got some level 5s over there. Oh, damn. Stay over there. Stay over there. You're okay over there. Let's get this guy. So I'm going to try to turn. I'm watching my damage. That's that white bar in the upper left-hand corner. I'm going to... basically, I'm going to try to stay away from these guys. I don't want to pull those 5s in. All right, so I don't have to worry about him now. He is dead in the water. Go to 1/4 speed. Oh! And he still rammed in. I swear to God they do that on purpose. All right, so I got them both dead in the water. No, I'm not going to board. Come on. Come on, boys. All right, ship spoils. That one's done. I got more repair kits. Can never have too many repair kits. Ooh, I'm just going to shoot into some water here if I... Man, I like stayed down in that trough. All right, that one's done. Let's go find the third, which is in this direction. Full speed. And at this point, we're going to hit number 5 because I got lots of repair kits now. I can use the combat ones. So, and as you can see, sometimes you don't even have to worry about building them because you'll get a lot in these sea battles. The ones you probably do have to worry about are the ones that you can craft, which are the regular repair kits. So, okay, we're going to head for the other one, the third and last one. Let's go pick this up. All right, now derail battle modding scene is peak. Alt future is super pro mod. You even hired Zibok, who was big. Oh, I did not know that. So are you getting, let me ask you this. There's, what is it? I know there's Nexus mods. Are you using Nexus mods? Or what was the other one? Is it SourceForge, I think, is the other one? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm on Nexus mods looking for mods, especially for this one. And I guess by better judgment, I did try one. Now I do have one mod running for Windrose. And that one is simply to remember the IP address of the servers that I join. So, and I have a server for Windrose up on G Portal. It was there before I started working with Vixen, because I know the question was going to come out. Hey, you're a sponsor of Vixen Hosting while you're on G Portal. No, and actually I made it so long ago when this game first came out, I actually forgot it was there. I don't want to go get that pickup, and I don't want to deal with those level 5s right now. So sometimes your best bet is to veer away. Nexus, okay. Yeah, somebody was telling me SourceForge was better. I don't know if it's true, but I use Nexus mods. I use it because Nexus mods, there's a lot of, Railroader, Windrose. Oh, I can't remember the game name. It was based off of D&D. My daughter got me to play it. I played it for about a minute until she decided to go play a different game. Yeah, Unity Mod Manager, yep. But anyway, my story here for Windrose, like I said, I used the one mod, and then there were two other mods, and these two had to be installed on the server and on. Oh, there's a POI right over here that I need to go investigate on that island. Let me go swing by it just so I can unlock the island, and then I'll sail to it later. I may come back and grab this on the way back after I defeat this last ship, which I need to get going because I think Nexus is what pretty much everybody uses. I like it. Trying to make it around the island here without running aground. I've done that before. I did that yesterday in my dinghy when I was running around. All right, let's see if I can avoid those number 3s. I don't want to get in a fight with them. And guess who just ran aground? Let's see if it'll let me get off this beach. I tried to cut that around there too soon. It was shallower than I thought. I think in August. Baldur's Gate. That was it. Thank you. Yeah, I think they're going to want to engage unless I can stay away from them. Yeah, here they come. You know what? I think there's 3. I'm going to. All right. Let's play. Slow down. No, I said slow down. Go half speed. Oh, there's my other ship right there. They need the Devourer. Oh, sank him. Let's go full speed. And then we'll drop the 3/4. I think these two guys were part of that crew because I think that's the third one that I need. So what I'm going to do, I got one following me. I don't see any others with a Devourer, so I'm going to go get the Devourer and let this other guy follow me. Come on, follow me. Here, puppy. Hey, you too, albino. So are you taking anything for that, or they got you on any kind of medications for that pain? But you can tell me tomorrow or Friday, actually, because if I put up another Windrose stream, it'll be a recording. He's going to come down this side. Bow on fire. All right, we're going to turn. I've got it. Don't you even think about ramming. All right, where's the island? Island's over there. Okay, go back to 3/4. We're going to end up pulling those 2s in. I got this guy still trying to get nasty with me. Let's go ahead and get a repair kit going. You hit that truck. Don't you even think, oh, you little rat. All right, Devourer is dead in the water. Let's deal with these. Oh, look at this. Really? Repair kit going. Let's get another repair kit going. Why do I feel like I'm going in reverse? That really frustrates me. Because I am slowed down. Because I'm tied up in him. I was tied up in him. Grab the Lost Sparrow. The Devourer is almost sunk. All right, there's the Devourer, and that was the last ship. The quest has actually advanced. We just got to finish this guy off, who's pissing me off. Because all they know how to do is ram. Oh, I'm going to get hung up in this ship, in this wreckage. That's my fault, yeah. I smell burnt wood. Who else is it? No, you guys aren't coming, are you? That can't be right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on down. Yeah, come on down my starboard side, guys. Man, why is this guy so tough? Ooh, I went down the trough and shot over the waves. I didn't think I was going to hit anything. All right, he's dead in the water. Are you supposed to eat when you take those? Yeah, the number 2s did come in. It's just more reputation stuff. Yeah, he's dead. Another submarine to Davy Jones's locker. You little... Can you, like, find something else to do besides ram me? Go 3/4 speed. That one went right over him. Look at that. That's all they know how to do. And I think that's actually recognized by the devs that this whole ramming thing needs to stop. All right, I gotta get back on to aiming at the bow because I'm not getting all my hits in. He's dead in the water. That's the other thing too. You got 3 ships shooting at you, and you see that your opponent just sank 2 of your ships. Why would you stay in the fight? 3 news, yeah, making it out. So I still got 1 ship that wants to fight. Grab these ship spoils, repair kits. Yeah, if the devs are watching. All right, dead in the water. No, I can't say 1 shot. I already hit him. Let's go finish sinking this guy. And then we'll look at the quest. No, I don't have to eat. Well, you might want to start. If they're making you sick, you might want to eat. If anything, make a piece of toast, take your medication, and then eat the toast. And see if that helps your stomach. Although toast with type 1 diabetes, that's carbohydrates. You don't want, well, 1 piece of toast won't hurt. All right. So there we go. So you can see the difference if you looked at that whole fight. When I was targeting the bow of the ships, I was getting the majority of my damage in. When I wasn't, I was getting maybe 1 or 2 hits. I wasn't getting everything. So that's what you want to do, is you want to target. It's hard. I mean, you have to focus on the roll of the waves, not only for you, but for the other ship. Make sure you're aiming at their bow and that your cannon arc is actually intercepting the side of the ship. And if everything comes together, you pull the trigger, by the time the cannonballs get to the ship, you'll get them on the broad, more midship or toward the rear. And you want to get them toward, hopefully toward midship. All right, let's see. We need to go. This is Henry Boucher. What has he got? The pirate ships are at the bottom along with their crews. The parasites got what they deserve. Thank you for the good news, mon ami. Marcel is avenged, and I can finally sleep again. If you remember, we found Marcel yesterday. Well, we found his bones. So let's see. Continue. We restored the musket. It's a crime to keep such a fine weapon shut in a chest. Since my brother has no more need of it, take it as your reward. 100 experience, 10 letters, and a musket. Nice. So, but I already told you yesterday how I feel about muskets. They're single shot, where my pistol is 2 shot. I have at least 2 shots in there. If I can find a blue pistol, that would be great. But right now I'm having success with this. Almost level 6. All right, so let's see. Those were the 2 quests that we ended with yesterday. Got them both done as I expected. Got them both done in under an hour. So Smugglers is a level 9. Catastrophes Aftermath is a level 7. I'm speaking from experience. We're going to wait on that one because, I'm just going to say we want to wait. Like I said, even though it's level 9, Bitter Pill is going to be done with a Revenge is a dish best served cold. That's a level 4. We're going to start tracking that because this quest here takes us toward the first boss. Sacrificial Lamb is 8, Bitter Pills 8. So we're going to start tracking the main quest line. So, okay, let's take a look at what I got in inventory. 10 letters of mark. And a musket. So typically we do the same thing. We're going to port back to the main base. All right, and run back. I want to double check my crafting table. I believe that musket is one that I can remake, so I can deconstruct it for the materials, and if I need to make it later on for anything. But I really like having a pistol, and eventually I'm hoping to find a one-handed weapon, although the halberd's doing pretty darn good. All right, Buccaneers friend, that's what I just got. So, all right, so I can actually deconstruct that because I can remake it if I need to. Or if somebody comes play it on a server and they need, hey, can you make me this musket? I can make you that musket. All right, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and let's see, this one goes there. Oops. And we'll go put the letters of mark. I think this one is for wood. No, it's got a lot of, oh, crap. That's a sellable. I don't think that was mine, but I'm taking it anyway. I'm a pirate. I'm going to steal. Actually, I know it's not mine because all that stuff belongs up in these chests up here that I built in the forward area. All right, so let's see. We were talking about Derail Valley. I think we covered that. Going back, I started to say that with Derail Valley, though, I started to play it when it first came out. Really liked it. Then they did some updates, and I don't like it. I didn't like it. And then the other day I decided to reinstall it, and I'm like, well, okay, let me see what they've done. Is this any better? You know, and honestly, yeah, all of a sudden, I don't know what really changed, but it's not bad. Okay, I need to call my ship. And I'll show you why. Once again, we're going to go out and do stuff, so I want to make sure my hold is emptied. Oops. I'm trying to do stuff, and I'm not using the wharf. All right, manage your ship. So what do we get? Well, the wood we picked up from floating barrels. But this other stuff here, okay, so the steel nails, that's what we use to craft the combat repair kits. The provisions and stuff can be sold. So people at Tortuga will want that. And the Buccaneers will want that. We were just at the Buccaneers because sold that. And then we have veterans insignias and deckhand insignias, which we can turn these in to the reputation vendors. So, all right. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stack that. So I have a stack of 10. And I'm going to take this out because these extras, you can see, we're going to get a lot of those as we do, some combat. And that's actually going to allow us to sell the extra, and I think it's either the Brethren or the Buccaneers will buy them. So it's another way to make silver. You want to make the silver coins, the piastra. So, all right. Well, let's see. Next thing you notice here, repair ship, 95%. We still have a little bit of damage. It only costs 20 wood. Ship is now fully repaired. Let's make some repair kits. And I think I've got a crafting table right over here. I do. I think we can make, let's see. If I don't have it down here, I'll have it up above. Oh, I can make 16. Okay, we're going to go ahead and make just straight wood. How many do I have? Well, I'll just make 16. You saw how fast I went through them. All right, so we're going to go put, I might move. You know what? I am. I'll move it off stream, but I'm going to move the wharf and go put it at the end of the dock. Running it, I just don't know why I thought this was going to be a good idea. But, you know, sometimes you just build your base. 8 in that one. 10 in that one. I can even split them evenly. So that was right, left click and confirm. I got one. 9 and 9. Perfect. We're good. All right. So the only thing I need now is rum and whiskey. Let's go see if I've got rum and whiskey and make another some gunroom grog. So 2 whiskey and 4 rum. Oh yeah. All right, and then these go into sellables. Steel nails we'll put in a chest somewhere. I really wish they would give. Now, there is a mod that allows you to make your own signs. All right. I want that in the game. I don't want to put a mod in to do that. I want that in the game. So I'm just going to put that in here. So that way, with my OCD, I can put a name. I can go look and try, instead of trying to figure out where everything goes, I know exactly, and everything's going to be like, okay, that one's going to be for wood, that one's going to be for fiber, blah, 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 you know, and organize it. So, all right, so in my inventory, I'm actually going to grab my piastra. I'm going to transfer those over. I don't need those right now, but I am going to grab this, 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 and this to make more room in my sellables basket. No, let's see. Well, actually, it makes sense. These things are for making health pots, so I'll put a note the health pots. All right, let's go run up and make the grog. And actually, I'm going to step away. I'm going to keep talking. I just got to go. It's getting warm. All of a sudden, I realize I'm getting a little bit on the warm side of here. It gets, honestly, we're expecting more triple digits days here out in the Central Valley of California, the People's Republic of. So if I drop out, I apologize. I got to run around, close windows and doors, turn off whole house fan, turn the AC on. There we go. AC is on and kicking in. It's already 80 degrees in this house. All right. And oh, this is going to kill my back. Grab my case of water. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm back in the office. Let's have some fun. All right. Second hour. First hour is in the can. Second hour coming up. And what I want to do is I want to go to that one POI that I found. I have to sail to it. I need gunroom grog just in case we run into something. Ooh. Oh. I need 4 health pots while I'm here. So let's top off. I can make 3. That's good enough. So I got the 3 bottles there. Actually, let's do one more. See if I can make one more. One more clay bottle. See, there's the Misty Orchids. This is why we need the Misty Orchids. Or now I can just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Take. And I now have 10 bandages, 10 pots. That's for a tier 1. That's pretty much enough. That's what I like to run with. All right. Got a phone call. You're back. You're away. Whatever. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us, Idiot. I mean, I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Oh, gunroom grog. That's what I forgot. At the same table is where I can make the gunroom grog. Take that. All right. So we've got our health pots. We've got the grog. I need to put the rest of my rum back. Peppers get used for a lot. That's why it's like I can't wait to get this character up to the tier 2, or what I call, the second biome, but tier 2. So that way I can actually start planting the pepper seeds, and then that becomes a lot easier in making food and stuff, because now I have the peppers and I can grow those. Yeah, appreciate you, man. No, it's actually, it's good to have you. So, all right. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to bounce around. So I got 337 silver. We're going to sell anything and everything that I can sell. So let's see. This was, I think that's Brethren. This is, I know both of these might be Brethren or Buccaneers. Not sure which. Smugglers. People of Tortuga. Buccaneers. I'm going to put this one down here. I think this is either Brethren or Buccaneers. So I'm going to put this down here. And this is Smugglers. All right. So I got it organized. So first thing, we're going to go to Smugglers. We're going to get rid of that stuff. Let's see. Is there any rhyme or reason? Let's see which one's which. I got to zoom in. Well, I found Buccaneers, so let's go to Buccaneers. There's the island I want to go to. And look at this. I got to go here. And so I got this island I need to investigate. So I might as well go here and then come over here. I got something down here I got to investigate. This is the nice thing about sailing around. You start opening up all the other POIs, and and that's how you level up, clearing POIs and finishing quests. All right, so we're going to go find the buyer. He's straight ahead. Let's see what we can sell to him. Okay, so it is the Buccaneers to take the heads. So there's 10 piastra and 40, because 2 heads. Other heads, look at the crocodile heads. Yeah, nice. And then, he also wants the spirits too. Spirits is 50. So that's about 100 piastra right there. And remember, I started at 337. So now we're going to go find the smugglers. Oh, actually, the smugglers are the people of Tortuga. Let's see. What's this one? Oh, the bitter pill. Oh, I know what that is. That travel point. I want to stay away from it because that is the boss. Okay, here's people at Tortuga. I need to sail around that more. Do you have anything else you could say? Because every time I come in here, you say, sea's rough these days. No matter what character I'm on, you say the same thing over and over again. I just got to pick on the NPCs. Right, wrong way. I was heading toward the provisioner. Okay, buyer. All right, so that's another 100 piastra. Okay. Where am I at right now? So I haven't sold everything yet. I'm over 5. Okay, there's a reason I want to know that. Let's go to the smugglers. I want to check out this. I think it's the smugglers where I want to go. Provision-wise, I can get marks. I can start buying some like the privateer's coats, privateer marksman's doublet and pants, merchant contract food, natural resources. Something I honestly really never use. It's kind of nice because you can put them in your base and it kind of adds life. But then there's like somebody was saying, it was on another video. They actually took not the people of Tortuga's base, but Tortuga itself, and turned it into their home base. So you had a fast travel point that frees up having to put one at your home base. But then you have all these NPCs running around and people that you got. So it looks like your base is alive. So that to me is devs. Maybe that would be something that you could add, like it's well, fix the issue with the NPCs you already have. We do add NPCs to our base, and they literally seriously like to get in the way. So here's the bounty agent. I know at Tortuga there's like Rosalinda that you can get. She gives us a bonus to crafting of potions. But I'm talking about guys like this, people sitting around, sitting at if you put a table there, then you got two guys that are sitting at a table, you know, points of decoration, guys standing around. This is the cooking pot. Why can't I use this as a cooking pot? But then again, why can't I put these guys, townsmen's, get a couple of these guys and put them around? They're static, but it looks like your base is better, and then like on what we're doing on our our multiplayer, is we are currently not only building, okay, I lost it. Where'd it go? It's over this way. We're building not only a pirate city, but we're also building a fort at the entrance to this bay. We found a really neat island. So we'll get over there at one point. We'll get this character on the multiplayer. But actually not right now. But yeah, if you want to come join us, we got room for a couple more people on the multiplayer server. If you have access to my Discord, you can drop me a DM. I think, yeah, Smuggler's Waters. There we go. You can drop me a DM, and then I'll go ahead and send you an invite to that channel. But back up on that for a second, because there's something that I need to do. And part of that is put a mod in place. Even though I don't like using mods, put a mod in place that will prevent looting. Do it. Go ahead. YouTube messing around with my chat. That's just peachy. Okay, so everything I had in my inventory has been sold. I started at 337. I'm at 592, almost 600. And I think this is where I want to come. All right, so I usually go with this on my ships. And and it's rare, got to build it up. I can spend, but I already got hull bracing. There's the books that are 500. This would add, now the Silence the Guns one is the fifth book is what I usually go with. So ambush, if you neither deal, I think all the books start off with an extended discussion of surprise at sea, one line, underlined and re-underlined by a former captain, cautions that a single well-timed volley is worth more than any number fired in haste. So if you neither deal nor take damage for 2 minutes, the next volley deals 130% damage. Well, you witnessed the fights that I was in. Do you think I can go 2 minutes without taking damage? Basically, that means that my very first shot, when I get into a fight, is going to be 130%. After that, the fight's on. So this book is a one-time use per fight. So yeah, that's how I see it. If you see it differently, let me know. Let me know in the comments. No quarter. That was ambush. No quarter. A privateer adaptation of Spanish Armada naval practice favoring close action and decisive endings. The margin notes that ships sent down swiftly spares one crew the cost of prolonged prize-taking fights. Destroy an enemy ship within 50 meters restores 30% of the ship's health over 10 seconds. Keeping my ship healthy is not an issue. So as long as I keep those repair kits on board, I'm good. Stretch the supply. A long-standing naval practice emphasizes careful rationing and strict issue. Properly husband stores are said to keep a ship effective long after others are spent. Increases consumable duration. Repair kits by 30%, grog by 200%. So does that mean my grog lasts like an hour? And then the repair kits by 30%. So the repair kits work, but does that mean that the cooldown on the repair kit's longer? But if it's in cooldown, it should be repairing my ship. But if my ship takes damage, I think on the regular repair kit, it stops that repair. I noticed on the last fight, the combat repair kits, I took some hits and the combat repair kits kept going. So, yeah, the grog 200% might be worth it. Ship shape, a well-known Royal Navy doctrine holding that a well-kept ship preserves itself. Constant attention to order, repair, and routine is said to spare both hull and crew when battle finally comes. While out of combat, restores 3% ship health every 3 seconds. Well, if you're just sailing, that could be good. So you're not having to use repair kits, but you also, once again, you saw how many repair kits I ended up, the extra ones that I ended up selling. And I can make them, which I did. You saw that. So this is really the one that I go with. A French naval doctrine favoring deliberate fire to disrupt enemy batteries. The margin adds in a coarse and difficult hand break the rhythm. Hitting an enemy applies broken rhythm effects for 30 seconds, reducing reload speed by 20% and reduces the damage they're inflicting on my ship by 20%. That's why I went with this one. I like the 20% reduction. Their reload speed being reduced. It almost allows me to get 2 shots off for their 1. So I'm going to go with this because I already have bracing. Then I'll earn another, when I get up to 300 piastra, then I'll come back and I'll go over these, the bracing and what they do. I usually go keel hold. So, but I'm going to buy the silence the guns. All right. 2. So you don't need the book, but hey, you know what? It's an open slot. Why not get the book? You don't have to level it up. Whoops. I just taught you guys some things. This goes on my ship. This goes on my ship. That should have been sold. Why didn't I sell that? That's all right. I'll put that back on the ship. That actually needs to go back to my base and be put away. So let's go back to the base. Here I'm trying to have, teach you guys good manners. Oh, good manners. Good conduct. All right, this will go back into here. So if my ship does get sunk, honestly, well, let's go ahead. My ship's here. If my ship does get sunk, these things that I'm purchasing and putting on my ship, they don't disappear. I just have to recall my ship back at a wharf. Oops, I'm going to go Q first. So the grog goes up here. I'm going to add this right there. And then the book goes right there. Okay. So ship's at 100%. We got the book. We're going to go ahead and take ownership. Do I want to sail out? I might as well. We'll sail out, then we'll go over to the island. We'll spend the rest of the time investigating the island and working on the yellow quest. And we'll continue the yellow quests when I do my next live stream or recording. I'll probably do a recording later because when I'm done with this one, I'm going to go play Flight Sim. I got to go finish a flight that I did flying for using a pilot's life, if you're not familiar with that. And I fly for Air New Zealand. And I was flying in New Zealand, Auckland to Invercargill. And on final approach, clipped a tree, crashed my plane. There's a story behind that. And if things work out the way it will be, I'm going to be posting a little tiny video on how I resolved that issue. But it was a frustrating issue, and I thought I had it. I thought I did right. Nope, I didn't. And enough for that. Anyway, okay, we got one ship out there. Let's see if he leaves us alone. I'm going to head a little bit more toward the north, I believe. North, right over here. Wish you could drop a pin. That'd be another thing. Drop a pin and head for it. Oh, I have here I need to go, and I have here I need to go. Find 4 black marks. Find 4 black marks. Okay. Oh, we got some ships over here. I think for these number 2s, I'm going to save my grog. I'd like to play the sea shanties for you guys while I am sailing my ship, but YouTube don't like it. Sometimes YouTube can just bite me, but you know what? It's fun. Unless something better comes out. I used to stream to Twitch and came to YouTube just simply because, well, especially for the Run 8 videos, that's something that the Run 8 Studios needs to do, is register their simulator with YouTube and Twitch and whoever else is out there, so you get, that way when you select the game, you actually get their icon. But it's a way to get the word out. By the way, Idiotly, are you still with me? I don't know. Maybe he's not. He might have to go. Oh, another lost barrel. Okay. Keep getting those nails. Make something to go sell. All right, got a raider right in front of us. He's going to want to get scrappy. Almost level 6. Freaking YouTube-isms. So if you are here, I ain't seeing your chat, bro. You go dead in the water? No, but he's got the icon on there. He's disrupted. Yep. It shortens up. They're off target. Now he's dead in the water. Now he's sunk. So, yeah, I'm not sure why YouTube. I'm getting a notification that my chat's online, offline, online. So if you guys are chatting with me, I apologize. I'm not seeing a thing. Thanks to YouTube. I think maybe somebody's watching my stream and like hearing me talk a little negative about YouTube and they're turning it off and on. Which, that's a huge problem because they do that. That's called censorship. I'm in the United States. Censorship is illegal as per the Constitution of the United States. Even though I'm a pirate right now, and we do our own thing. Where's that island? Okay, so right over this way. Go 3/4 speed. Move that way, so we're going to turn the ship a little bit just to head in the direction I'm looking, lining up my target with the main mast right there, or actually that's the mizzen mast. There's the island. Let's go half speed. So something else that people are asking for in Windrose is you got to hold. The hold should be expandable. I should be able to put crates, barrels, things like that down in the hold to expand how much I can carry. So this starter ship, honestly, doesn't have a whole lot of hold space. The Brethren ships do have a lot of hold space. Maybe that's what my next video is going to be, is like showing what you have to go through to build a ship. I mean, especially when you get into the Brethren frigates. Okay, I'm going to go to quarter speed. And at 4 knots, I'm going to try to nudge right up to the beach. And we have 3 chests that we need to find. And it's nighttime out. The moon is setting, so it should be daytime pretty soon. There we go. All right. I think that notification. Do I have something coming at me? Which means I have to get off my ship. All right, what do we got? Okay, nothing here. Let's run up to Bowsprit. I see some crabs. I see a crab. I see a... I don't know if that's not a drowned. All right, well, let's... All right, slot that. Let's eat some food. All right, and... Too far away. That was easy. Crab meat. Here's a chest. Decoration, wrought iron chandeliers. Well, right. God, last night, the other character, I didn't get that until almost endgame. All right, let's go back. I'm going to be bringing 2 with me on this one. Check that. How about 3? Ooh. Disengage a little bit. So I disengaged just a little bit and came to a stop so that my endurance would regenerate. Okay. We got a sparkly over here. Chest number 2. Steel nails, 4 rum. That's enough to make 1 more bottle of grog, which means once I get some more piastra, I can go buy 2 things of whiskey and go make it. All right, 2 more thorn fiddlers. Let's see if we can take 1 out. Oh, check that. Holy crap. Why is my endurance is like not regenning? It took a while. There we go. All right. So I skipped back and then I was literally waiting, and usually it takes about a second. Oh, grab that stuff. That's all. Let me... Well, no, I was going to do something, but... Okay, so there's another chest somewhere right there. Master Combat Repair, purple. And we can either use that or sell it. And they will buy it. Okay, so this area is clear. On to the next island as the sun is starting to rise. Let's get on board the deck. And if you watch, I'm now in a rested state, so I'm going to get my 25 minutes, I think. All right, let me go ahead, manage my ship. This can go in here. I've got some of this stuff can go there. The rum can go in here. Let's move this over here, transfer those. OCD wants to keep everything all together. For making healing pots, for food, for making elixirs. And my personal inventory is empty. What is... Something is... Oh, it's a drown. That's what's out there. That's what's triggering. And a thorn fiddler. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. I was looking for a ship. Okay, let's back off of this, and we're going to head over to this island right over here. What? What'd you hit? Did you hit the drowned? What am I hitting? There's nothing but open water. Let's try this way. Yeah, I keep hitting something. Oh no, I'm out of. Okay, yeah, you can see it in the water right there, that light spot. So there was a sandbar right there. That's a good way to screw up your. Why is? All right, I want to go that way. There we go. Line up my target. We got a Blackbeard hauler. Haulers get to be a little tough. I'm going to see if I can avoid that one. Looks like he's trying to turn away. We'll go this way. Yeah, he's sailing away. So we're going to try to see if we can not avoid it. I want to get onto the island for you guys. And we're going to start working that island and working, trying to find where I need to go on that island to advance the Black Mark quest. I'm getting lots of steel nails, lots of wood too. There's the island right there. So I messed up, guys. Oh my goodness. I absolutely messed up. So this is where I messed up. I forgot to make a fast travel belt. So once again, one of my viewers pointed this out to me. Sometimes I know we have a limited amount of fast travel bells, but as you explore, it really is to your benefit to bring a fast travel bell, keep it on your ship, and along with the supplies to build a fast travel bell, to build a wharf, to build a now the workbench, we can build that here. I mean, we can start the process to build everything, but it kind of goes counterintuitive. But yeah, I need to make a fast travel bell and keep it on my ship, because you can always pick it up when it comes time to leave. The fast travel bell will allow me to go as my ship, if my ship's hull is full and I need to empty my personal inventory, then I can fast travel back to the base, just throw it into a container to sort later, and then come back. So I screwed up. But here's what we can do. We've got the stuff here. here. Let's take out our axe. So we have wood on board the ship that we picked up from the barrels. I'm just going to clear this stuff out. Mainly because you get nails too. All right, we need a little bit of fiber. Fiber is always good for the diet. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are still chatting. I still can't see it. YouTube is like in and out, in and out. Let me tab out a second. I want to see. Okay, I don't see anybody else in here. Oh. Oh, no, I'm looking for a way to... Yeah, I'm just looking for a way to reset it. No, I don't want to do that. Well, I did it anyway. Hang on. Let's go back to chats. Okay, hopefully if you guys are going to chat with me, I can see it now. We'll see if that reset it. Okay, let's do... I want to go into build mode. Crafting, I need... crafting table. And then we'll do right click and go put a tent down. I got enough wood, but I need more fiber. So we're just going to run up with and go with the axe again. There's 15 fiber, one hit. Oh, look, and we got some clay. Let's go to map. Like I did before, scroll all the way in. Right click, left click, my icon that I've chosen for clay. Click apply, and there it is. I could actually... Let's see if it works better. I don't want to do that. Hang on, what am I doing? Map, dummy map. I can right click on that and get rid of it. Let me go ahead, right click again here and go CLAY, clay. And now I can go, outside the border of the mini map. So I can actually set this up so it is going to show outside the border of the mini map. Let's see what that looks like. So now it's purple. But if it clogs the mini map, I'm going to have to get rid of it. There it is. Let's see. If I go to map, click on it, and I can uncheck it. But if I do this, if I go and go around all the other ones I found, name them clay, and check this, or does it turn all of this icon? So if I go search, then I can go look for that. So if I need to go find clay, then there it is. Okay, fine, that works. Yeah, I was hosting this game out of my house here, and I was having trouble with just some very basic stuff, like naming things that I found. All right, let's go ahead and get my halberd out. It is not nighttime, so we're not going to run. So right here, we have a rookery. Good to know. There's a sow. Should run off. Oh, yeah, here comes a dodo. Two of them. Thanks for the feathers and the legs. All right. Oh, it's a boar. He's going to want to get vajiggity. Ooh. Sow. Really? I wasn't even going to attack you. So because I had to fight her, I had left the fact that I stunned him. I broke his poise, so he was stunned. And he came up and got a hit on me. I'm telling you, the fighting AI in this game, I really like it because that's pretty good tactics. And if you watch some of the fights, especially up in the higher areas, you'll have like 3 or 4 guys are going to fight. And if you watch very carefully, you might be fighting 1 or 2, and the other ones will try to flank you. You'll see them move off and away. That's pretty smart. Okay. Oh, what do we got? Oh, shit. I don't like these guys. Yeah, see, they bite. I'm now a vampire, and I'm bleeding out. I got to kill them first, and then I got to bandage. There's these guys do that, and the alpha wolves and the second biome do that. And they bite you, yeah, you need to bandage right away or you will bleed out. Let's go back to the pistol again. Oh, I'm out of gunpowder? I'm running. Oh, hell with the run. Yeah, hell with the run. My parts fell off of him. But I'm out of gunpowder? I'm out of bullets. Oh, curios. I forgot about that. Recipes. Learning this plan unlocks hanging chandeliers made of wood and metals, striking light sources, perfect for halls, taverns, and other spacious interiors, part of the Spanish Caribbean building set. Now I can build that. That's another point for decoration. This would be an awesome time. I'd have to sail back to the base. And so, actually, I can fast travel back to the base and then come back here. Let's switch to... Okay, go back to the halberd. Ancient chest. Oh, shell decorations. Awesome, more plants. And it's a decorating plan, too, so... There's undead on the other side. Okay, things I can sell to smugglers. He's keyed on me, so he's probably trying to figure out what's that noise. Here they come. Oh, shit. I am telling you, I'm loving this halberd. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly. All right, I got 2 chests out of 4. I just wish I had gunpowder. All right, let's investigate the rest of this. Oh, there's another chest. Minor healing potion and healing herbs. Okay. Once again, the minor healing potion. I wouldn't mind that if I could combine 2 of those to make one big healing potion. Otherwise, honestly, you can't destroy stuff. It'll take up an inventory spot somewhere. Whether I leave it on the ship or if I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go down there. Don't make me go down there. Let's see. Here I go. All right, I turn my light on. There is an undead there. All right. There's 2 undead. Jump back, jump back. Oh, you're in the wrong direction. Run. All right, fully healed. All right, there we go. I didn't want to do that either. Well, might as well do the other one. Okay, the problem I have is I'm looking at the number of the bandage and it says I have 7 bandages left. They need to change that. There's something, I don't know what they need to do, but I look at 7 and I hit the 7 key as opposed to hitting the 4 key for my bandages. I'm not the only one that's complained about that. Ooh, purple. All right. 50 experience points because we have cleared this POI. And we want to go into the character, go to Curios. And so learning this plan unlocks wall-mounted shell decorations perfect for shipwreck captains who want to set up camp in style, part of the Jungle Survivor building set. Boom. All right, there we go. So we got 2 things. So we can actually raise our base points 2 points from 16 to 18. So, but if you look at this, my inventory is already full. I have to go back to my ship. I need a ring too, but torn sailcloth bag. I wonder if I could actually make, oh, what's this? I saw the sparkly here. More healing herbs. Healing herbs are good. It's the only one. Was that the only one? Did I miss any others? Did you guys see any? I don't remember seeing any others. Yeah, no, I think that was the only one. And those little chests, I believe that those respawn. So if you need healing herbs, just run around and revisit the POIs again. You'll have to do some fighting, which is okay because you'll probably get stuff that you can sell. You know, that's all right. But then you get those chests so you can restock on the healing herbs. So the healing herbs you get from those chests, I'd get the eggs except for I have no room. Let's go ahead and run. And only got 10 minutes left. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fix in the next 10 minutes that we have left on this stream, I am actually going to take my ship. I'm going to go back to the base, make a fast travel bell, put it on board my ship. Let's see. I want to turn these chests into like places where I can just dump stuff to be sorted later. Okay, and those 3 things are to be sold. So actually, no, I take that back. 2 of those get to be sold, so that goes into this chest. And those are healing herbs. I have a keg over there. That's gunpowder. Am I out of gunpowder? No, I'm not out of gunpowder. I'm out of bullets. So let's grab a stack of 40. I'm going to grab a stack of 40 gunpowder. All right, and go in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the 40 bullets in. I'm going to drop the 40 gunpowder in, and I'll put that 25 back in my gunpowder barrel. Oh, God, I want that. Wish you could label everything. I really do. My OCD is wigging out. You know what? I'm going to put that in here. Oh, I got those items. I knew I had some more. So this basket is one of the smallest. So for storage, the basket has 16 slots, but everything else is 28 slots. So I could probably drop a store sack right here and replace that. So I would do that right there, move everything over, get rid of the basket. That way I have more room. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to make the bell too. Can I make the bell from here? Let's see. I can't make a fast travel bell. Fast travel bell, and I think it was 10 cloth. Okay, there we go. Back here. Oh, I need 3 rope. 3 rope. If I got 2 already, I just need 3. Okay. 3 rope to tie off the top of that bag? Are you kidding? All right. Now I can take this stuff. And move it over. Actually, I could just decon the bag and all that stuff when it ended up in my inventory. Okay, perfect. So, okay, so that gives me more room. I'll sort that. I got to spend some time sorting this. And we're going to go into build mode, center click mouse, just to deconstruct it. And then let's get out of build mode. And then we're going to come over here. And what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to go into build mode, crafting and utilities. And I'm going to do, okay, I'm out of wood, so I need 3 wood. Let me go back over to this area, over back here. And you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to craft the travel and craft a wharf right next to each other. So I need 20 wood. I only have 4 wood here. I had more wood down here. Oh, wow. Okay, let's cut down a tree. I gotta cut down a couple of trees. Okay, let's go to 6. I don't know why that didn't kill that dodo, because I've had these things fall on my head and damage me. So 19. I'm 1 short. There's some wood over here. I got 1 wood, so there's my 20. But, I must have been doing some target practice with the trees. Yeah, right there. Fell on my head. Hurt me. All right. So we're going to go a little bit longer than the 2-hour mark because I want to do this little process. So bear with me here. All right, so I want to build this. I don't want to build, that's the fast travel wharf. I need just 10 fabric, or yeah, 10. Yeah, fiber. I can get the words out. There's 11, 15 fiber right there. Okay. I have a method to my madness as to what I'm going to do. So, what am I missing? Oh, I got to make coarse fabric now. Dang it. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave it alone. I've got what I need on me. So I'm actually going to, let me go in here, use one of these little ones. I'm going to deconstruct that because now I've got exactly what I need in my inventory. That was the point of that. What you do is when you leave, you build it, deconstruct it. It puts all the resources that it took to build it in your inventory. Then you head for where you need to go, and we're going to go ahead and put. Oh crap! I'm going to drown. I ran out of stamina when I started swimming. That's okay. Another complaint. I think I've said this in videos past. If not, I'm going to say it again. Devs, if you're watching this game, please allow us to tie up to a pier or a dock. Okay? The other thing, too, the dinghy, I should be able to use my dinghy to get to my ship. And when I get to my ship, which I can do, but it leaves the dinghy in the water. When I board the ship, if you look at pictures of sailing ships, their dinghies usually sit with, like, they'd be stacked right here, right in this area. It's a lifeboat. There needs to be a lifeboat on here. Make it happen. Come on. All right, so we're going to go sail full speed. And, whoops. Actually, go there, show on that, apply. All right, that will take us right to where we were. So there they are. You can see all the ones that I marked in purple are on the edge of the radar, and now I know which one I need to head toward. But it's also got the flag too, so. All right. Full speed ahead, straight on till morn. Oh, the ship's got a little bit of damage. Yeah, it looks like that, whatever that issue was with Chad's gone away. So we're going to end the stream here. As soon as we make the island, I'm going to put the fast travel bell on the wharf down, and we'll be ready to go and start investigating the rest of the island and the POIs, and that will be the stream. Well, it'll probably be a recording, so which will go live tomorrow, because like I said, I've got errands to run tomorrow, doctor's appointments, all kinds of stuff. So there will be no live stream on Friday. Today is July 29th, so July 30th will be no live stream. There will be a recording. I'll do another 2-hour recording. Clearing that island, really, is what I'll be doing. So we will go with that. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out, man. Idiotly Gaming, thank you for chatting with me. Once again, I know you're configuring that server. I'm here to help you. Albino, thanks for popping in again. Just take care of yourself, my brother. You know, just take care of yourself. And I would try eating something with your medication. If it's making your stomachs, making you feel sick to your stomach, I would suggest eating something with it. Don't take it on an empty stomach, at least. And the other side, too, by eating with something, it'll actually help you get into your system faster. So, but take care of yourself, my brother. All right. So, I got to review this stream as well, too, to see if that music played, because it wasn't getting outputted, so we'll see if I found some music other than dead airspace. Let's turn a little bit more toward north. Yeah. So you can look on the radar, you can see where, as I move it back and forth, where I'm looking, and there's a little white dot right there that's in the middle of the screen. That's the target. So I look where I want to go. Then I turn the ship until the mizzen mast is lined up with the dot, or the dot's lined up with the mizzen mast, whatever you want to say. So, all right, there's the island straight ahead. Looks like whatever pirate ships were in the area we have gotten rid of, they will be back in the area tomorrow. I think that resets like either 12 hours or 24 hours. There's different times for different things, and it's hard. I don't know. I see the tent. I see the, we go to 3/4 speed here, start slowing down. You can't hit the island too hard and damage your ship. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to do a Windrose on Saturday. Saturday and Sunday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. All right, single. Let's go down to 1/4 speed. I am going to hit pretty hard. 5 knots, 4 knots. How we slowed down? That turn helped us slow down. All right, just in time. 3 knots as we touched. So, all right, and then, like I said, what we're going to do is, coarse fabric. I need 10 coarse fabric. Oh, I can only make 5. I need another. I was like, I'm up. I'm like, I got 15. Why can't I make more? I forgot it's 5. So I need some more fiber. Let's go ahead and grab some more. All right. Pretty quick. All right. So right here, we're going to do. Come on. I'm getting ahead of myself. 5. All right. Hold down Z and rotate the mouse button. I think if I do that, that'll be good. And then go here, and that should. Do I have? I turned. There we go. I had snapping off. That's why I was kind of questioning what was going on there. All right, so perfect. We got it down right on the edge of the view. We don't have to jump. Here's our fast travel point. So we can have, like I said, we can make 10 of these. All right, and once once the 10th one's made, we can't make any more. So what we'll do is, if there is a faction. No, I don't want to start moving stuff. All right. Ow. All right. Anyway, let's see. Bandages. I think we can make. I can make 3 fabric. Turn them into 3 bandages. Take them. So I'm now at 9 bandages, 9 health pots. Even Steven. I like that. And we have 4. So this is a good place to end right here. So our ship's here on the island. We've got ourselves a nice little base. This is what I make every time I visit an island, and I just forgot. When we're done on this island, depending on the assessment of what kind of resources we might get as we investigate this island, which I don't think you guys can see that, but up through the trees there, I can see some misty orchids kind of flashing. So, but if this island has a lot of good resources, namely peppers, I need peppers. If it's got a mine on it, mine. Just if it's got good resources, obviously it's going to be coconuts, but if it's something that's going to help the character, then I'll leave this here. If it's kind of a smaller island and doesn't have good choice of resources, then I will pick all this stuff up and move on to the next island. So what I want to do then, what do I have in my inventory? I'm going to put this in my, inventory is clean, actually. I got 2 bandages here. Let's make that 10. So this is in the ship's hold. Okay. You know what? I want to look at one more thing before I go. Sailor's backpack. You know what? That'll give me more storage on my thing. I'll end with that. So we can now transport back. And oh, got a couple of other things to do too. Guys, I'm going to be busy here. Okay, let's see. Decorations. Go down. We got new decorations here. And we got new decorations here. I can pick one out. Like it says here, does not stack. So let's see. Can I make that? What am I missing? I'm missing Triton horns. I need 5 Triton horns. I actually need 10. So let me go up here and see if I've got any in the storage up here. If I have enough to make 2. I want to get this stuff done now so I don't do it on the stream. Okay, let's go here. I have 4, so I need to go find 6 Triton horns. All right, well, I guess I'm running the beach on that. I'll park here, leave my ship over there. And let's see, what can I do as far as the chandeliers? What choices do I have there? I have that. I need animal fat. I have an idea. I have an idea. This could be pretty cool. But I need animal fat. And there's animal fat right there. I need 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Actually, I need like 6 of them. Really? Let's go in here, and I'm just going to drink those. So this will be the end of the stream here. I got to run around, gather animal fat. So actually the start of the next stream, I was going to try to prevent it, but the start of the next stream will actually be doing the decorations here and up in the front, which should raise these up to level 18. And then we will head out and go start, what else was I coming over here for too? I just got sidetracked. I came over here for another reason other than the decorations, but anyway, I'll figure it out. We'll get going. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. My name is Kurt H. I'm Lazy Farmer. Once again, if you like the content and you enjoyed the stream, please do not forget to like and subscribe. It would be really, really fun to see this channel grow. It helps the channel, gets the word out about Windrose and the other games that I play. Right now I'm focusing on Windrose. This game has grabbed a hold of me. But who knows? Maybe Saturday we'll do some Run 8. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.